Hello. How is everyone this morning? Well, mid-morning. Anyway, I'm here. Got my coffee. I swear, on a totally unrelated note, I feel like that Starbucks coffee it's delicious. Like most coffees, they're very similar, but Starbucks has just that certain flavor. It's so good. Even brewing at home. Anyway, guys, I have my best concealers here that I thought I would talk about. I have drugstore and high-end options for you. And for me, I like to use concealer not only to, cover up the dark circles I have, but to really brighten that under eye area. I used to not do it, but there is something just so beautiful about having that brightness. It just really, it lifts your eyes. It's the same with, putting a light color under your brow bone. It just lifts everything up. So you get that awake appearance. How many more times can I do this? Anyway, let's just get right in. Let's talk about the one that I have under my eyes today. It is probably, it's my favorite concealer. The Tarte Shape Tape. Now, if you get this concealer and you are trying to paint the triangle under your eyes like you see a lot of people doing, it has this huge, look at this doe foot applicator. It's big. This is a big old, you get a lot of product in here compared to the Too Faced Born This Way. You can see how much fatter the tips are, and this is the applicator on the Too Faced Born This Way. What an attractive face. This is the doe foot. Big difference on the Tarte. But anyway, if you try to use the Tarte like you see people painting the big triangle, you're going to put too much and it's going to look bad. I literally just do 3 dots, and that is enough because it is so rich in pigment and it's so concentrated. I can bring it down and up. Down and up. But yeah, this is just the best. I mean, it doesn't crease on me. It doesn't look cakey. You do I set mine with the powder. I set all these. My favorite is the Laura Mercier. But another good powder from the drugstore is the Revlon, the Color Stay, the pressed powder in Fair. That is really brightening. Anyway, let's just move right along to the Too Faced Born This Way. I know there's some controversy with Too Faced, but I bought this and it's not empty, so I'm gonna keep using it till I'm out. Anyway, this is a medium coverage. It's not as brightening as the Tarte, but in the Tarte, I'm in shade Fair Neutral. In the Too Faced, I have light. So this more matches my skin tone. It might be a shade lighter than my skin tone. But anyway, it's just so, creamy. If you don't set this with a powder, it probably will crease. But I don't have any problems. I set it and it is really, your under eyes doesn't feel dry at all. It's a good concealer. Like I said, it's medium coverage. The Tarte is full coverage. But I do have a dupe for this from the drugstore. Yes, I do. The NYX Got You Covered. This little guy. It's in a little tubey. This is the Got You Covered waterproof concealer. Okay, this has coconut oil in it on the package. I don't have it, but I remember when I got it. It's a full coverage dewy finish concealer, and the Too Faced one also has coconut oil in it. They smell extremely similar. Let's see, this NYX, you really like only need the teeniest amount. I like to take it on the back of my hand and then like just pat it under my eye, because if you try to just go straight from the tube and make that big triangle, you're going to run into the situation with the Tarte where it's too much. And this is dewy finish, so you have to set it with a powder. But can you see that swatcheroo there? Right there. See how like dewy that looks? That's in shade light too, and this is the Too Faced one beside of it. See, the Too Faced one, the NYX one might be a little bit lighter than the Too Faced one, but you can see they both have that like dewy finish, so they're going to be very moisturizing for your under eyes. The Tarte, look at that dot right there. Wait till you see how pigmented this is and how much it covers. Boom. That's what I'm saying. With that Tarte, you only need a little bit. But I digress. Anyway, Born This Way, NYX Got You Covered. Very similar. Another drugstore that is just phenomenal is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It's got this little spongy tip here, so you can, you know, with this one I just really paint it under my eyes, because I think that you don't have to like do the whole triangle. That's like too much concealer. I'm 36 years old. I need concealer, but I don't need that much concealer. But this one, it's the Dark Circle Eraser. It's a very good concealer. Very good. $8. You can't beat it. Buy it, try it, thank me later. My last high-end ones, and you know, besides the Tarte Shape Tape, this one I freaking love. I actually have two of them. It is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. These are the little, like the individual, the ones at the counter at Sephora. They're only like $13 each. And I have medium custard. I love the custard to put right in the inner corner to brighten, because the custard is probably like my skin tone. It's almost dried up. I've had it for a while. It's pretty much the same color as my skin. You can't even see it. Like I said, that's the one I use really for color correcting and like to cover up pimples. But this concealer, I got the vanilla one the other day, and it is so beautiful. When I look in pictures, it is so brightening. Let's see how it is compared to it's a little more pink undertoned than the Tarte one. That's it right there. So it really looks a lot like the Too Faced Born This Way. Oh wow. Now that I have those two side by side, the colors are exactly the same. The Tarte one, it is the brightest. When I need to really brighten, I use it. And then the last one I have from the drugstore that is really good is the Flower Beauty. This is Drew Barrymore's brand. I am like right up in your face. Anyway, I have this one in BC2. Not sure what that means. But this is a great concealer. It has the little click pin and it comes out there. It's medium coverage. It covers really well. It's not too drying, but it is a pretty matte concealer. They make this Daily Brightening Under Eye Cover Cream. Gotta shake it up because it's got this little like rollerball tip, but it is really brightening, and it's in the, what color is this? It just says Daily Brightening Under Eye, so it's supposed to be like a little lighter, but it's really sheer coverage. It's just gonna brighten your under eyes. But yeah, so that's those are my concealers. I think I have enough. But you know, if you're on a budget and you need a really good concealer, definitely pick up the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It is a great concealer. You know, you can also, you know, swing by Sephora and pick up a little trial size. The smaller size of the NARS. They also have, I want to try the Urban Decay one, but I haven't yet. But, you know, I probably won't repurchase the Too Faced one just because of everything. I don't know. I may. It's a good concealer, so, you know, I don't know. If I had to pick one to take on a desert island with me, as Jaclyn Hill says, I would take the Tarte Shape Tape because it's just really good. You get so much product. You don't have to use a lot. I've had it for 6 months and I'm probably like, this is enough concealer to last me for a year. But I also do rotate concealers. I use different concealers on different days depending on how much brightening I need to do under my eyes. But yeah, I really don't know what video I'll do next. I want to do a probably eyeshadow palettes. I'll probably go over my eyeshadow palettes or makeup brushes. I have you know, my favorite face brushes, my favorite eye brushes. There's just so much I can do. I'm gonna try Sunday to do my April favorites. I haven't done a favorites video in a while, but you know, it's really hard. Nobody watches my videos. They get like 12 views, but you know, maybe if you all watch them, you 12 people can just get one person each. That'd be 24. You know, I don't know. I really like talking about makeup. By no means do I think I'm a makeup artist. I just like to put makeup on myself and I love to talk about it. But yeah, we're closing, going to 14 minutes, so I'm gonna go. But I love you all for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, so you don't miss out on more of my shitty lighting extravaganza, as I call it. Everybody have a good day.